y'all, welcome to Simply Banana Cooks. Y'all, today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make an authentic Creole cornbread dressing. We're going to be using a rotisserie chicken. We're going to be using a cup of buttermilk. Now, I don't always keep buttermilk. I made this buttermilk by using 1 cup of regular milk and I added 1 tablespoon of vinegar. So that's a way that you can create your own buttermilk if you don't have any. We're going to use some green pepper, we're going to use onion, butter, salt and pepper, we're going to use some cream corn, some plain panko, some chicken broth, and the way we measure this is 1 cup of water, 1.5 cups of water to 1 teaspoon of this. So that's how we'll create some of our chicken broth. We're going to be using Creole Seasoning, we're going to use Herbs de Provence. I'm probably not saying that right, but this is what we're going to use. We're going to use some powdered onion, garlic. You can use minced or you can use fresh. We're going to use Jiffy. Now you can do homemade cornbread, but we're going to streamline it and use this Jiffy. Still going to be delicious. We're going to use eggs. We're going to need about 6 eggs for this particular recipe because 3 will go inside of the dressing and 3 will go for the mixture of the cornbread. We're also going to use celery. We're going to use some green onion, and we're going to use some fresh parsley. So I don't think I've missed anything. So this is the ingredient list for this authentic Creole dressing. Towards the end of making this recipe, I'm going to also show you how to make the gravy. Okay, we're just going to make a simple gravy that's going to end up going on top of it. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and make our cornbread. So you're going to need the 3 boxes of the Jiffy. Now we're going to go ahead and crack open our eggs. We're going to use 3 eggs, 1 per box. Now something I like to do is crack my eggs separate. So just in case you got a bad egg, you didn't put it in your whole recipe and ruin the whole thing. Okay, so go put your 3 in there. So we've got our eggs in here. We're gonna go in with our can of cream corn. Then we're gonna go in with our 1 cup of buttermilk. Now, if you don't have buttermilk on hand, you can always make your own by using a cup of regular milk and add a tablespoon of vinegar. So for every cup that you need, you're just going to do the same thing. If you need 2 cups of buttermilk, then you're going to use 2 cups of milk and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And then you just give it a minute to turn. So y'all, we're just going to mix all this in real good. That corn is making this smell so good. So now we got this all mixed up, we're going to go in with 1/2 tablespoon of the onion powder. Hey y'all, be sure to not over mix that mix, y'all. Just enough till you make sure everything's, mixed all in. But then we're going to go in with a 9 by 13 pan and spray a little oil in it, preferably a nonstick. If you don't have a 9 by 13, you 2 round cake pans. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our mix in the bowl. And then we're going to pop it in our already preheated. Go ahead and put your oven on 400. So here's our cornbread. We're going to go ahead and pop it in the oven, 400 degrees preheated for about 20 minutes. So now, while we're waiting on our cornbread to cook for the next 20 minutes, we're going to go ahead and chop up our onion. We've got our 1 cup of onion. Now let's go ahead and work on our green pepper. Okay, so we've got our green peppers. So next we're going to go ahead and chop up our celery. Okay, so far we've cut up 1 cup of celery, 1 cup of onion, and 1 cup of green pepper. So y'all, next we're going to cut up, and I did wash this off already. these green onions, just FYI. But we're gonna go ahead and do 1/4 cup of green onions. Okay, and we're probably right on the money. Just a tad bit more than 1/4, but we're here where we need to be. So we're gonna go in with 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. This should be right at about, yep, 1/4 cup. Okay, y'all, let me do a little bit of cleanup and I'll be right back. Let me show y'all the cornbread. The cornbread is ready. Okay, y'all, so the cornbread is ready. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add about 5 pieces. I'm gonna prepare 5 pieces of stale bread. Now, this bread is not stale, but the way you can make yourself some stale bread is to take out how many slices you want, and you toast it, and then you toast it second time. Now, some people add a little salt and pepper and some oil to it, and that's how you can make you some stale bread free dressing. So all I'm going to do, cube it. Just toss these onto a little pan, thin layer, single layer, sorry, and toast it. Okay, so this is how we're gonna make our stale bread. Okay, you all, so we're gonna go ahead and saute our onions, green peppers, and celery. Also, let me tell you what I did. We're gonna use 1 cup of plain panko. Instead of doing it, the recipe calls for 2 cups. I'm just going to do 1 cup of the panko plain, and I ended up making me my own stale bread. So all I did was I sprinkled a little salt and pepper on it with some oil, put it on and on toast, and let it do its little thing. So I'm going to put it in as well. Okay, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and saute our green peppers, our onions, and then our celery. Now, if you don't want yours, if you want to keep it crunch, you can mix this right in with your dressing. You can mix it right in with your bread and everything. You don't have to saute it. But I do prefer less crunch in my celery and onion. Okay, we're going to give this a few more minutes to get a little softer. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put the oven on 350. Oh my goodness, y'all, if y'all could smell what the vanetta is cooking, I'm telling you, it is smelling so good in here. Don't be surprised if y'all see my husband come back down through here, because he's gonna be first in line, I guarantee you. Make sure y'all see everything I'm doing. I don't want y'all to miss that goodness that's happening over here in this pan. Okay. is all I'm going to do. I'm going to crumble up the cornbread. Five cups of this. Okay, you need 5 cups of your cornbread. We've got 5 cups of our cornbread. Now, this recipe does call for 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to add the butter. I'm just going to add the butter right into our vegetable mixture so that it'll start melting it on down. Then we're going to go in with our 1 cup panko. And then we're going to go in with our stale bread that we made. Now remember, the way I made it, I just cut up some bread, preferably the end pieces, and sprinkled a little salt and pepper on it and a little bit of oil, and I just let them get toasty. Now if you put them on boil, watch it close. Now we're going to go ahead and add in our vegetables. All that little juice, that's your butter. And get all that. Get all of that in there. Next we're going to put in our green onion. We're going to put in our parsley. That is looking like the holidays. Isn't that look like that's looking like the holidays to me? And it's certainly smelling like it. Okay. So next, y'all, we're gonna go in with 1.5 teaspoons of Creole Seasoning. Now, if you want to add a little bit more, that's totally up to you. But right now, we're just going to do 1.5. And then we're going to do 1.5 teaspoon of our Herbs de Provence. Herbs de Provence. I'm probably saying that wrong. But this is what it is. So we're going to do, as soon as I get it open, there we go. We're going to do 1.5 teaspoons. This is so fragrant. So we're going to need 1.5 cups of this rotisserie. Okay, so that's about a half. We've got almost everything in here. So now we're going to do our 3 boiled eggs. We're going to chop those up and put them in here. And then next will be our chicken broth. 2.5 cups of the chicken broth. So y'all, I'm just gonna chop these up right in my hand, like Mama used to do it, or like Mama does it. We're just gonna chop it up right in our hand. You can use a cutting board, it's up to you. The main objective is to do it clean and do it without getting cut. Now I do like to mix up my stuffing, I do like to mix up my dressing with my hand, but we're gonna see if I can get by with just using my spoon. But I'm just giving you a forewarning. If I had to get in here with my hand, oh, I'm gonna go forth, okay? I'm just gonna have to do it. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go in. Let me mix some of this up a little bit, and then we'll go in with our chicken broth. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add in our chicken broth. Okay, y'all, so we've got it all mixed up. I was able to mix it up with my hand. I was able to mix it up with my spoon. So let me go ahead and grab the pan that we're gonna bake this up in. Okay. So I'm actually gonna be using this because we're gonna sample this, of course, but we're gonna end up putting it in the freezer for the holiday. Now, auntie, and cousin, y'all make sure y'all wash out this pan. Make sure y'all get this pan washed out before y'all use it. Make sure y'all clean this pan before y'all use it. But anyway, I'm just putting a little butter. You can use oil, you don't have to use butter. So we're gonna go ahead and put this over in a pan. Now that we've got this in here, y'all, we're gonna go in with about, I'd say this is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're just gonna put it on top. There we go. Okay, you all, so now that we've got this all prepared, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven, y'all. 350 preheated oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, y'all, so while the dressing is cooking, I wanted to show y'all how to make a quick gravy that you can use on top of your dressing if you choose to. Now, we're going to start by we're going to start with 1/4 cup, aka 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay, then we're going to go with 1/4 cup of flour. Just gradually add that in here. Now this pan's it's a nonstick pan for the original on the bottom, so it's a little loud. So I apologize. This is the point that you add your broth or your water. But if you want a brown gravy, then you just want to cook the flour a little while. But the longer I allow this to cook, the darker the flour is going to get. Hence, your white and your brown gravy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little salt. You're going to salt and pepper to taste. Also, if you don't want the black specks in the gravy, you can always use white pepper. And then add in our broth. So we're adding 2 cups of broth. As you add your flour, you're making your roux. If you want to add a little bit of your broth at that time, you can. Or you can add it all in at the end like I did. And there you have it, y'all. Quick and easy gravy for your dressing. Okay. And y'all, we have our dressing. We have our dressing. Okay. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and slice us a piece. You can see that fresh parsley. I'll go ahead and drizzle us some gravy. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh. Go ahead, have y'all stick your fork on over there and get you some. Y'all, this dressing is super easy. It is an authentic Creole dressing. You know, I could even see there being room in there for you to add oysters if you just want to put the oysters in there, because that's a real popular dressing as well, oyster dressing. Also, I showed you step by step how to do this very easy gravy to go on top of it. So y'all, look, if you decide to try it, let me know. Y'all know I want to know. So I'm gonna go ahead in. We're gonna go in and get us a taste of this. Here, as your bite up close. That is all the holidays in your mouth. That is so delicious. Look at that. That is so delicious. If I'm not careful, I almost trying to eat all this right here. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Look at that. All of that goodness is in there. All of that. We've got our, so you can see your eggs, you see your parsley, you see your celery, all that's in there. Your chicken. Yeah. If you don't want chicken, you are welcome to do the andouille sausage. We just don't do a lot of spice around here, but yeah, you could definitely do the andouille sausage and have at it. So y'all, this is a dressing. You can use the gravy, or you can have it without, with your cranberry sauce. That's how you're gonna find me eating this. You're gonna find me eating with either some gravy, or gravy and the cranberry sauce, or the dressing and the cranberry sauce. Oh, those combos are so good. Y'all let me know what y'all's combos are. But y'all know I appreciate y'all coming by. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all get back to what you got to do. And I just want y'all to know. You're always welcome at Simply Vanetta's. A prayer before we go. God, we thank you. We thank you for allowing us to come together again. We thank you for this camaraderie. We thank you that we were able to break bread together and we were just able to keep each other company. God, we thank you and we praise you. Amen. Okay, so y'all, we got a prayer in there. Oh. And Lord, God, please bless every person that comes across this video, that you would meet them at their need, at their everyday, God. And we thank you. Amen. Okay, y'all, so we got our prayer in, and we got us some bites in, and I just want y'all to know you're always welcome to Simply Vanetta's. And y'all, make sure if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing, hit that bell so that you're notified every time I drop a video. Ring that or hit that thumbs up, and definitely would love to hear from y'all. So make sure y'all leave some comments down in the comment section. And y'all, look, I got some more goodies coming. Y'all. So I just hope y'all enjoy this. Like I said, I ended up baking this in this particular pan because it is going to go in the freezer for the holidays. So I'm pre-baking. I've already made the cranberry sauce. Hopefully you saw that video. I've already made the something else I made. So I've already made the cranberry sauce. I've already made the broccoli casserole, and so now we have our dressing. So we have 3 sides already prepared. So I will be coming back with some more good treats for y'all. And y'all, until next time, y'all know I love you.